what is going on? So today I wanted to make this quick little video, basically just talking about the fact that depression comes and goes. And basically I just want to talk about the process and how that happens and why it's normal, and essentially that's about it. So when depression first hits, it is a real kick in the teeth. It sucks and it hurts. It's a humbling experience and it can be crippling. It can really stop you dead in your tracks, whether you've been depressed for a long period of time or maybe you've been making a lot of progress and it just hits you out of nowhere. At the end of the day, depression sucks and it can really change your life for the worse sometimes. What happens when you're depressed and it starts to improve? You start to get to a better place. You start feeling like maybe it's gone and you're feeling a lot happier. You see some improvement. I don't know, maybe you've read a book or you've watched a documentary or a YouTube video that kind of lifts your spirits up. Maybe you've just had a huge improvement in your life, whether it be financially or in your relationship or with your family. Maybe it's with your job, but you kind of start to see the light at the end of the tunnel. You start to get some hope that, you know, maybe this is coming to an end. Then you live your life and you start to see all the beauty in it, and you have maybe a few good days or a few good weeks, if you're lucky, a few good months or good years. And then what happens? Sometimes you just hit a wall and your depression comes back. And you start to kind of feel like, why does this cycle keep happening to me? I thought I was getting better. I thought I was better. And now I feel just as bad as I did before. Or maybe you feel worse than you did before. You're making a bunch of progress, you're doing everything you possibly can, and then you just hit this wall. You have to understand that this is all kind of part of the process. And I've talked about this before, the sense that, you know, everything in life is temporary and the bad times will come to an end. Every coin has two sides to it. The good times are going to be just as temporary as the bad times, and that's kind of what the human experience is all about. So why does this even happen? Well, maybe the depression is for a reason, right? Maybe it's because you've made some changes in your life, but maybe those weren't the appropriate changes you needed to make. Or maybe they were the appropriate changes that you needed to make, but there's still some other aspects in your life that you've kind of been ignoring or just putting on the sidelines. And there's other changes that you'll need to make or other tweaks that you'll need to make as well. Perhaps you've been neglecting an area of your life that is pretty crucial to your happiness, and you just kind of forgot about it because you were working on other aspects of your life. At the end of the day, this is pretty much a normal thing. Not all of us can focus on every single aspect that makes us happy all the time. In fact, probably none of us can do that actually. At the end of the day, we're all human and it is what it is. It is temporary. It is something that will change, and it's kind of a cycle that will happen. You'll feel really happy and then you'll feel bad, and then you'll need to make changes and then you'll feel happy again. And then perhaps you'll feel bad in the future and the cycle will repeat. It's something that I struggle with a lot as well. I tend to kind of get depressed or anxious or stressed out or just kind of down on myself, and then I start to make some changes, I don't know, maybe I solidify some routines. Like for myself, a morning routine is something that really helps me out. That said, it's not always possible to stick to your morning routine every single morning, every single week of your life. So what do you do when this happens? When you're experiencing this kind of emotional roller coaster, you kind of have these ups and downs all the time. So what do you do at those times where you feel really down? I guess the question is, what do I do? The first thing I try and do is take a look at the routine that I'm in right now. Take a look at all the patterns in my life. I just try and wait a week or two. I keep going with the same routine that I've had, and I start journaling a little bit more just so I can be a bit more aware of it. And that way I can see maybe if it's my routine that's broken or if it's just kind of a funk that I've fallen into for a week or two. And then after that, I'll try and make some adjustments in the routine itself. I'll try and tweak some things or adjust some things to try and make up for the areas that I feel like are lacking the most, whether I'm missing out on some family time, or maybe I've been neglecting, you know, certain aspects of my life that really help me out with being happy, whether that's fitness or reading or just taking some time to chill out and spend some time with the people I love. I tend to get addicted to working on things, especially self-improvement, and it's really easy for me to forget to actually just enjoy my time and enjoy it with the loved ones that I have. Understand that it's normal for your emotions to fluctuate a lot. And another thing that I find helps me out is try talking to your family and friends and just tell them about how you're feeling and tell Tell them about, some of the things that you've been going through. They might be able to share a perspective with you that you haven't seen yet. They might be able to give you some advice that could help you out of the hole that you find yourself in. Or they might just tell you that, hey, you know what? I've been experiencing the exact same thing, and they'll be able to share a different perspective on it. If they are feeling the same way and they are kind of understanding towards the way that you're feeling, then it'll maybe just help you out with feeling a little bit more normal about the situation and not like you're kind of the only one that's suffering. All things in life are temporary. These things will come to an end, and you're not alone. There's other people that feel the exact same way.
Thanks for watching.
Let's get it. Peace out. Peace out. Peace out.